So this person would like to communicate with, her pets, the animals. How can she actually communicate with the animals? She wants to understand how.
First thing to recognize is that you're already communicating with animals.
Whoa.
It's just not mental in the way that you're used to communicating with yourself and to a certain extent other humans. So a communication's already occurring, but it's subtler. It's more electrical in nature than it is vocal. So whenever you're in the presence of an animal, your nervous systems are talking. They're communicating. That's why an animal will look at a person and sometimes feel as if they can't trust them, or will really trust them and will jump into their arms. The animal is communicating with the person's nervous system. It can feel the person on that level. So in order to really tune in to the central point of consciousness of your nervous system, so you can engage yourself in that nervous system electrical communication, is to communicate from the heart. So your physical mind, for many of you, is how you navigate your physical reality. But to really live from the heart is to choose the heart as your guide for navigation in the physical reality. So to really commune with the heart, so you can commune with the animal, it is imperative that you really relax the physical mind. Get into a state where you are not really feeding your thoughts. You might be having some thoughts, you might be noticing them, but it's almost like you're watching clouds in the sky. You're not really attached to them. Get into that level of relaxation, get into that state of mind, and allow for yourself to then bring most of your awareness, most of your attention to your heart and to your breath. And this is how you immerse yourself into the center point of your nervous system, the center point of your energy field. And then from there, you can use your awareness of the space around you and the energy within you to then extend into, so to say, the reality of the animal. Now, when we say extend into their reality, what we're really talking about here is using your imagination to determine the frequency of the animal's reality, their consciousness. If you had to imagine what it is like to be a dog or to be a bird or to be a cat, what does that imagining feel like? And then feel that essence of the animal's consciousness in your heart, in your aura, in your body. And then from there, as you maintain that frequency, you can begin to send messages to them. One of the major points for sending messages is what you would consider to be your mid-eyebrow. You can imagine that your message, whatever it is you wish to communicate as an energy, rises up to your mid-eyebrow and then gently expands into the animal's reality. And then allow for yourself to remain in a receptive state, and with your heart, receive the communication. When the physical mind is relaxed and quiet, it will operate as an observer, which can then perceive the message. It's the heart that allows for you to have the connection, and it's the physical mind that allows for you to witness the communication. But that connection and communication ultimately comes from the heart. If you attempt to do it from the physical mind, you will not be in the proper frequency range to be able to have the interaction. The same can be said for communicating with extraterrestrials as well. For even though we demonstrate a great level of intelligence, the true seat of our intelligence is the heart. We simply use the mind to perceive and sense the reality. That's all. We live from the heart. And when we tell you to follow your joy and your passion, what we're really saying is follow your heart.
Wow, that's a beautiful story.
Yes, yes. And it can be your story if you choose.